Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we are checking out the viral armored truck heist and the special forces operator who stopped it. I'm joined here by Wet Tent yet again. Hopefully your audio is fucking favorable, more favorable than last time. You want to say hello?
It better be. Hello.
Better be. Hello. Ready. Yes, I'm ready as well. This is, yeah, so I did obviously, I think it was hard not to see this clip when it came out. What would you say, a few years ago now at this point? 3, 4 years ago?
Yeah, 3 maybe?
3 years ago? Yeah, something like that. I don't know exactly when it came out, but yeah, basically showing a armored truck driver, yeah, essentially getting ambushed. I don't know if it's like an organized crime organization down there that did this. I'm assuming so. But yeah, basically tried to stop this armored truck, and this guy kind of goes sicko mode from what I see, from what I saw in that clip back in the day. I don't know much about the actual incident himself, not much about the guy. I guess I got a stream for you here, don't I? 2 seconds.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's my bad. That's my bad. There you go.
It's okay.
All right, you should be able to see, you should be able to hear. If you can, let me know. But yes, we're gonna get right into this video. If you guys enjoy, leave a like, subscribe for more content from me, and of course, leave your recommendations down in the comments below. Big shout out to all of our members, all of our Hastati and our Principes, Dagenhart, Hobbit, and Fear. I appreciate you guys. You guys inspire me to make more content for you guys every single day, of course. And with that, yeah, you got anything to say before we get into this?
No, just that there's new audio quality now and new video quality.
That's right. Also, yes, I guess this video can be sponsored by Wet Tent himself. He boosted the Discord server, so if you're not in the Discord server, obviously come join, because we got that good quality going now. So
oh, many perks.
Oh, much better. Yeah, yeah, that's right.
Gooder.
Yeah, let's get right into this video. Let's make sure captions on, quality's good, full screen. Let's get it.
Thursday, April 22nd, 2021. In the heart of South Africa, a two-man armored
4 years
truck
ago, I guess,
running a routine high-risk cash delivery quickly find themselves in a high-speed ambush after being tailed by a convoy of robbers in a textbook box-in formation, and soon take fire at 75 miles per hour. But what they don't know is the driver of the armored truck is a retired special operator from South Africa's premier Tier 1 unit, the SAPS. Leading to
interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that either.
On one of South Africa's deadliest highways.
God damn.
Bring you some news just in now. Cash in transit heists.
Now, I will say right off the bat too, like, yeah, I didn't know he was special forces there, and also like, but it kind of explains, like, during the video you see him like so fucking calm, collected, like he doesn't panic at all.
Yeah, that's true.
Even though, like, he is, like, you know, they're putting rounds right on fucking head level. It's just the fact that it's an armored truck and bulletproof glass is in play there. I don't know what caliber rifles, if it was rifles, handguns, what they were really shooting at him either. I'm sure he'll probably explain it here in this video. I'd assume it'd have to be small caliber, like 9mm 45 maybe, you know. I don't think they really...
Yeah.
I don't think they were shooting like 7.62 or anything at it, because I feel like that would definitely go through an armored car, but maybe not. At least like a civilian model armored car. I don't know what the fuck they got in South Africa. You know what I'm saying? To be fair, so
probably,
who knows?
It's probably beefy.
It's probably just less of an armored car and more of a fucking like an APC. Let's be real here.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. Well, let's keep going. Good intro.
Bring you some news just in now. Cash in transit heists continue to escalate despite a stern warning from Police Minister Becky Cele. Latest incident in Cape Town on Jake's Carnival Drive.
High-speed heist caught on camera. Guards in an armored truck carrying high-value cargo in South Africa.
A hair-raising attempted robbery in South Africa is caught on camera. This video from last month shows an armored car crew coming under gunfire in broad daylight.
In the early 2000s, South Africa experienced a crime wave of unprecedented scale, with cash in transit heists being at the center of it all. As these armored truck robberies began occurring weekly and at times daily, becoming a defining feature of the country's post-apartheid crime landscape. In between 2003 and 2007, cash in transit heists began to spike rapidly.
South Africa continues to grapple with alarming crime rates, placing it among the...
Well, I mean, looking at their rifle, like that's straight up like a modified AK. Yeah, I don't know what it's firing. Clearly something beefy, 7.62. Yeah.
Yeah,
39, I'm assuming.
Deleted stock.
Yeah, that's like your bare bones AK. Like that's
the fucking
Somali
Somali special.
That's served in the Iraqi wars. What that's served in, yeah, dude.
Like, it's a hand-me-down from a pirate, maybe.
Something like that. Yeah. So they are armed. They got shit down there, I guess. And South Africa, the nature of it, obviously, I'm assuming black market sales are probably a little bit more prevalent than they are here for sure. So yeah, but I can't imagine like you're in an armored car like stopping for these guys. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Car is a weapon at that point.
Yeah, like if you're driving a beefed up vehicle. Now, of course, maybe depending on agency, I don't know if it's like a nationalized armored truck agency,
if it's private,
or if it's private, they might have different policies, right? Like depending on circumstance, right? Now, in the guy we're about to see circumstance, it wasn't like, hey, pull the fuck over. Like, it was like they just started fucking unloading on the car.
Blasting,
like, yeah. So like in that case, yeah, I feel like pulling over is probably a mistake because they clearly don't care if you live or die. I don't know what the protocol is if you're just getting like robbed, like held up, like they're not shooting at you. You know what I mean? I figure the protocol would be give them the fucking money and just let them go, kind of thing. You know, because
I would turn them all into hood ornaments.
Yeah, true. Again, if you're driving in, like, I don't know if this camera's from like a civilian vehicle, just like emphasizing the crime wave, or if this is a specific armored car. It looks low to the ground. That makes me think it's not an armored vehicle.
Yeah, that's true.
But with an armored vehicle, yeah, like absolutely, you're just a fucking rhino at that point. Just start plowing through people. No offense, but yeah. Which we do see him do, to be fair.
300 attacks per year by 2006, and those were just the ones reported. Many more were either foiled before the money was taken or quietly settled by private security firms without media.
Hey, look at these fuckers. Like, they just brazen, eh?
Hit, the number peaked to over 400 incidents
pretty out there
in a single year. For context, that's a frequency comparable to cartel-related kidnappings in northern Mexico during the same era. Industrialized, strategic, and relentless. But unlike the organization within a cartel, South Africa primarily had three large players with skin in the game: ex-military syndicates, cross-border crime networks, and street crews with political connections. The ex-military syndicates were among the most deadly, as many members had training from old liberation armies.
Like, look at these fuckers.
Ponto and Sizwe.
Isn't that crazy? Like, these are literally just like ex-warlord troops, like, that have just gone rogue. Isn't that fucking insane? Like, could you imagine like your battalion just straight up going rogue and just like you're just rebels now. You're just fucking insurgents, essentially, like fighting for the cause, brother. Like, what the fuck is this shit? You know,
enough of these lines.
Well, like, look at this kit, bro. Like, it's literally just like it's like mismatched fucking, like, I don't even know, like civvy with like the fucking
hats look very Japanese.
I don't like, some of them are hats and then these are like helmets, right? Like, I think let's just see here
with political connections.
I just want to like
the ex-military.
Like, look, and they're armed. Like, that's an RPK, AK. Like, they got like a full-on section's worth of shit. Like, this is like what you'd expect to see,
honestly,
like, from the NLF during Vietnam, dude. Like, holy shit.
It looks like a DP-28.
It might be. Actually,
there's no box on it. It looks like it's got like a weird cylinder on top.
Yeah, right there. I kind of.
Which is even more fucked, because who wants a DP-28?
Oh, it's a World War II weapon, straight up.
Like, then, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, I guess they take what they can get here, though.
That's why they're robbing money trucks.
I mean, yeah, maybe there's a reason for it. They're just trying to arm themselves up a little bit, trying to get some more teeth in there, you know? Shit, dog.
Syndicates were among the most deadly. As many
like, they got like ghillie suits on, like mock ghillie suits. Like, what the fuck?
Ponto and Sizwe, or had served in neighboring countries' armed forces. They used proper formations, encrypted comms, and knew how to handle automatic weapons, explosives, and execute tactical ambushes. The cross-border networks and street crews often operated with the help of corrupt local officials or insiders in the transport companies. These crews were leaner, more mobile, and often hit soft targets. But one thing all these crews had in common was Pretoria, the administrative capital of South Africa and a long-standing hot zone for CIT robberies. Pretoria is where they made their moves, as the city sits at a crossroads of major transport routes, including arteries to Johannesburg and Limpopo, which makes Pretoria a prime corridor for high-value cash movements. Combine that with sprawling townships, rural outskirts, and slow police response times, and you've got a target-rich environment for organized crews. Tactically, these crews ran high-speed convoys utilizing ram bars on their vehicles, and frequently deployed commercial explosives like gelignite or shock tube detonators to blast open armored trucks. Often disguising themselves in police or security uniforms, these crews staged roadblocks, and some even used disguised ambulances to flee with cash undetected.
Wow.
And the crews got
That's
so good
wild.
that these scores would take an average of under 3 minutes, with some as short as 90 seconds.
I will say, like, they're very organized for what it is. Like
90 seconds to 3 minutes.
Like, it's not like you just have a bunch of idiots just like trying to rob a truck. Like, they do seem to have a pretty good system in play to do it, and there is multiple different competing elements attempting to do it also, right? So I don't know how much infighting there is between those groups, but the fact that you're able to like source police uniforms, you're able to source ambulances. Now, I don't know what a South African cop looks like, to be fair. You know what I mean? I don't know if they're usually pretty strict on rags down there, what exactly it's like, you know? But I assume they'd roll up in like cop cars or something too, which it's like, where the fuck are they getting those from? You know what I mean? Like how, I guess they just make them, right? But
money.
You'd have to make them pretty convincing. Or yeah, I guess you rob a armored truck and you can probably buy a cop car after that, right? As long as you succeed the first time, I'm sure that opens a lot of avenues for you to potentially do it again, you know? Goddamn. It's pretty real shit though, yeah.
3 minutes, with some as short as 90 seconds, from ambush to escape.
Let's bring you some news just in now. Cash in transit heists continue to escalate despite a stern warning from Police Minister Behikele. Latest incidents in Cape Town.
On November 12th of 2018, a CIT vehicle was hit by a convoy of robbers near Pretoria East. Explosives were used, and the getaway was executed in under 2 minutes. One security officer was critically wounded, and no arrests were made. On May 14th of 2019, a team of heavily armed suspects used spike strips to stop a Fidelity truck and held the guards at gunpoint. Explosives were used again, and the rear doors were breached. On April 16th of 2021, where robbers hit a cash van during rush hour, using civilian cars to block traffic. One of the guards was kidnapped during the escape and later released, a tactic increasingly used for hostage leverage and to delay police alerts. That crew made out in less than 60 seconds and were reportedly driving in an Audi A5. All 3 robberies were believed to be linked, and this crew were believed to be the big fish in town. But before we get into the action, just a quick word from the sponsor of today's video, Aura. In today's world, data brokers hold information on each with thousands of data points. This $319 billion industry is rapidly growing and with little regulation. With data breaches and cybersecurity threats on the rise, it's hard to really know how secure
people are going to start robbing these guys.
But with Aura, you'll feel confident
they've got lots
your
of money.
information is secure because Aura does it all in one convenient place and works around the clock to protect and keep your data and personal information away from data leaks and data brokers. And by automatically opting out of data broker lists, Aura has significantly reduced the number of robocalls that I receive, giving me a peace of mind.
Shit, that might actually be useful.
But that's not all they
dude,
do.
so many
Aura
people call me that somehow know my name but barely speak the language I do.
It's
true.
Secure
Facts.
password management, identity theft insurance, and even credit monitoring, all in one single app. You don't need to manage multiple subscriptions to multiple apps on your phone. Aura consolidates everything you need into one convenient platform, saving you time, money, and storage. If you'd like to stick it to robocallers and protect your information, I highly recommend checking out Aura. They're even offering you guys a 2-week free trial. Simply go to aura.com/popomedic or click the link in the description and protect you and your family's information today.
Wow.
These robberies.
Just real quick, if you guys plan on using Aura, 2-week free trial, holy shit, go check out Popo Medic's code there. Just gotta go give him a shout out for that, obviously. But yeah, man, again, like these big fish in town after that spiel there. How do you feel about that? Yeah, like that's not a cheap car. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like they're just lucky, maybe.
Maybe like I guess you could just steal it. Like if they're already committing fucking armored truck robbery, I'm sure to steal an Audi, it's probably not. And like they're pretty brazen. Like their faces, I mean, this guy's at least, like his face isn't covered or anything like that. I don't know if they really fear repercussion. You know what I mean? Like, or if it's just
Yeah, they
kind of
probably
like,
know that the police just aren't going to do anything about it.
well, or they, you know, can do something like, because I think a lot of these guys, as he said, like might be crossing the border, like straight up, you know.
But they're not killing them, so maybe they're just paying off the police and really, look, we're not gonna
It's
go
true.
anywhere,
Listen,
just
like,
go,
who knows?
You know,
I don't know what the political situation is and like the, you know, I got, what would you say, the corruption scale in South Africa. I've heard it's pretty bad. I'm not going to speak on it because I don't know a whole lot about it, but like I've heard it's not great over there. So potentially that could be the case. Who knows?
Description and protect you and your family's information today. These robberies cemented that this wasn't just a crime problem, but an insurgency in motion. As South African police were outgunned, outtrained, and often outmaneuvered, causing the private sector to turn to experienced armed guards, as the gig was no longer just riding shotgun in a CIT truck. It was a full-blown combat duty. And by 2020, most guards hired were either former law enforcement or former special operations, such as Leo Prinsloo, an ex-operator of the South African Police Service's Special Task Force, a Tier 1 unit often compared to France's GIGN or America's FBI hostage rescue team.
So those transit robberies, these guys that are
Interesting.
all the cash and delivery trucks, they're working on the just outside Pretoria, Johannesburg area, and just going to load some armor-piercing bullets here to stop the vehicle with. You know, the armor-piercing, a little black tip. These guys are highly trained, as I've said. They use AK-47 rifles. They normally throw a jar or a Molotov cocktail. Can you confirm me?
Isn't that fucked? Like they're just in it
they just jumped out
immediately.
of the car and shot that dude.
After retiring, Prinsloo
Holy
ran and
shit.
operated the Ed Shooting Academy.
Like it's straight up, it's just a fucking war zone though, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean?
Pull up, see a dude who's running away, shoot him in the back a couple times with a fucking
Well, I don't know.
FAL.
Well, I think they got shot at there. Hold up. Just watch that
It
again.
looks like they hop out and shoot the guy that's running. That
Look, there's
guy
already gunfire in the distance though, in the background,
Yeah.
so he might have already shot.
right there.
After retiring,
Sure he did.
Prinsloo ran and operated
People getting ripped
the Ed
out of
Shooting
cars and
Academy,
shit. Like, what's
where
going
they
on?
introduced
Like,
military
holy fuck.
civilians, tactical driving, weapons handling, and VIP protection. On the side, Prinsloo began taking CIT escort contracts as a subcontractor for private security companies needing elite-level operators to deter and survive ambushes.
I guess
By
that answers that
2021,
question.
Prinsloo was actively operating as a CIT escort driver, contracted for Fortis Proactive Defense Solutions, a private security firm which handled high-threat routes directly through Pretoria.
Want to say too that answers that question, like about whether it's like private security or public security. Obviously, I guess private security, and they just hire like ex-military and law enforcement, which for this job makes sense. Like, I mean, goddamn, I feel like given the environment that's there, you know, there's usually not a lot of options for ex-military or ex like law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of countries, but I feel like in South Africa, it's like goddamn, like you know. You can still get it on, you know what I mean? Like,
Quote, target rich.
yeah, like, you know, like for the infantry, for example, how much like job applicability is there after you're out, for example, you know what I'm saying? Well, clearly in that country, there's quite a bit still, you know, stuff like that.
On the morning of April 22nd, 2021, Prinsloo was behind the wheel of a heavily modified 79 Series Land Cruiser, equipped with bullet-resistant windows, reinforced steel plating, and a lockable cargo area, built for moving high-value assets through high-risk zones. I'll take 7 of them. Prinsloo and his partner were scheduled to transport an undisclosed cash load through Pretoria East, when at approximately 10:25 a.m., while driving along the N4 highway, Prinsloo spotted a gray Audi A5 tailing them in a way that mirrored past setups. A black BMW X5 soon flanked the passenger side, and a Ford Ranger on the driver's side. Prinsloo called out the threat and began evasive maneuvers. But it was already too late. The trap was sprung. At 10:27 a.m., 7.62 rounds tore into the Toyota's windshield and driver's side.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just started shooting immediately there, eh? Like,
762.
Prinsloo,
Oh,
an
here comes
experienced
M4.
operator, didn't even flinch. With one hand on the wheel, he drew his Glock 17 and scanned for an exit, but he knew not to shoot through the glass, and instead focused on baiting the attackers into overextending. For nearly 4 minutes, Principe floored it, pushing 75 miles per hour, weaving between vehicles, and even veering off-road. When the Audi tried to pass on the left, he rammed it. When they repositioned, he shut them down. And then, he veered off the highway onto Linwood Road, navigating city traffic while scanning for police or a known staging point. By 10:31.
I will say, like, again, very, like, calm, collected guy, like, all things considered. Like, you're taking rounds, like, to stay,
focused.
like...
He's laser focused, buddy, in the past.
Like, you can tell, like, obviously, he's got an accelerated heartbeat, for sure. Who the fuck wouldn't? But, like, all things considered, like, you can tell he's got experience. Like, this is, you know, I say in his first rodeo kind of thing. And, like...
I imagine he's been through it a couple times.
Like, look how, like, all these windows are fucked. Like, they've just been unloading into this car. And I will say this... What they're using too, like this armored vehicle, kind of a fucking beast. I didn't realize it was just like literally like a Land Rover essentially.
Up armored fucking SUV,
I didn't realize. I thought it was bigger, like an actual armored truck, but like, yeah, it is pretty sick. I won't lie. So that explains like the speeds they're going at. These things can fucking hum and 75 mile an hour, and he's smart with it too. Like, he's not stopping. Obviously, he's not. He's weaving, you know what I'm saying? He's not just staying in line. Like, you have to drive aggressively if people are coming at you like this.
The other vehicles.
Yeah, and like that's the thing too. He knows he's driving a fucking tank essentially versus what they're driving. Like, they got an Audi on them, they got a Ford Ranger on them. If you ram either of those vehicles with this fucking thing, they're gonna melt. Like, oh yeah, and he'll be fine. He'll probably be able to keep on fucking driving with the setup of this vehicle. So like, as long as you fucking nail them, like, you're probably fine. But then obviously you're looking at stopping. So. I don't see like an Audi pitting this thing, to be honest. The Ranger might be able to, but
I think an Audi could do it.
You think
the Audi would get fucked up?
I think. But then you're looking at like escape vehicles too, right? Like, what the fuck are you taking to get out of there, right? At that point, and like that's the thing, overextend, right? Like, if their vehicles are too fucked up to make a getaway, then there's no point in fucking continuing like a chase, right? So he's very smart with it, is what I'm saying. Like, and you can tell his passenger, like, this is obviously a younger guy, you know, a lot less experience. Like, I'd have to say this guy's probably like in his mid-20s, maybe. I don't know his background, but
well, he seems pretty calm. Maybe he's not less experienced. I mean, less experience in special operations, maybe, but he seems like he's done it.
He seems like it. Well, this is, again, I don't know how common this is, right? I just have to go back to like here, right? Like, you look at his face, like he's not freaking out.
He's just scanning.
He's not freaking out, but you can tell he's
his rifle ready.
Principe floored it, pushing 75 miles per hour.
I'd be shit
weaving
bricks
between
too.
Vehicles and even veering off road. When the Audi tried to pass on the left, he rammed it. When they repositioned, he shut them down. And then he veered off the highway onto Linwood Road, navigating city traffic while scanning for police or a known staging point. By 10:30,
getting police are around it all.
Principe pulled off into a pre-designated safe area, ready to engage if necessary. But without firing a single shot, the attackers backed off. Likely low.
Trying to call OnStar. Hey, CAA, we got a problem. We're gonna need a tow, brother. Fuck yeah, no. No, they're both doing all right. I will say, like, I wish we got more of like the front cam is like what I will say.
I'm sure there's more footage out there.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know how much of it is public though. Is the thing. Like, where are they driving right now? Like, you can see the fucking like the car is shaking here.
Necessary.
Yeah,
but without firing.
I'm guessing he's doing a little bit of off-roading there, maybe.
Backed off. Likely low on ammo.
Right there.
Right on the shoulder, yeah, maybe.
It's probably not sure. Herb.
Yeah.
High-speed heist caught on camera. Guards in an armored truck carrying high-value cargo in South Africa attacked by
a hair-raising attempted robbery in South Africa is caught on camera. This video from last month shows an armored car crew coming under gunfire in broad daylight.
In the weeks following Leo,
I will say too, this kind of bothers me. Just looking at this gun, right?
Yeah.
Personally, right? And it doesn't, like, it's not a big deal, right? But personally, I don't know if I'd have an ACOG on a gun in this type of environment. Yeah. That seems like a mistake to me. Like that doesn't even have like a red dot oversight. Like you just have to look down the fucking
iron sights are like a holographic.
Oh yeah, I would totally just rock irons. Like no reason not to.
It's a full length.
Yeah,
like it's not even a carbine.
Which is a little also questionable. Like I'm pretty sure you can see that back. What is it in this frame? One of these frames here somewhere. Yeah, like it is just like a full length M6. Yeah, look at that. Like that. Which I mean, whatever, right? Like it's better than nothing for sure. But definitely, I would recommend the carbine variant, and definitely just a red dot hollow, or even just iron. I would prefer irons over an ACOG in this type of scenario. If you got to like bust open a fucking door and start laying down fire immediately, I don't want to be taking a sight picture through a ACOG personally. Yeah, it's just not. Yeah. I don't think it's, and obviously you don't have to. You can obviously just fucking throw that shit in your shoulder and just start shooting, right? But
yeah,
just about getting let down range, but still. Yeah, and honestly, yeah, even submachine guns. Now the counter to that would be is they're coming at you with like they're coming at you with AKs, you know, clearly. So you do want equivalent force, but they don't have body armor or nothing like that. So shit, man, even like an Uzi or something, man, like. You know, like a submachine gun would slap.
A lot of
P90
that would probably suit better than a full length.
Well, shit, a P90, you fucking boot fucking door open, you got 50 rounds down range in fucking 2 seconds if you need it to happen, you know? Right. Like, to be fair, so it's like, I don't know, even a Bison, dude, a Bison in this situation, 64 rounds of go fuck yourself, like instantly, 9 mil, right? Only 9 mil, but... Again, exactly. Like it's meant to scare them away, right? If they get shot fucking 12 times during the fucking chase, then it's not really a success for them either. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly.
It's just right. You know, it's meant to be scary. It's not meant to be fucking successful necessarily. Scaring them away is success still.
There's an armored car crew coming under gunfire in broad daylight.
In the weeks following Leo Prinsloo's high-speed survival, the footage leaked and spread across the internet like wildfire. Law enforcement and security professionals around the world dissected it, and for a moment, the South African public, numbed by years of violent crime, found a rare kind of catharsis within it. Someone had survived, fought back, and made it look effortless. But beneath the surface,
I wouldn't say effortless.
In Pretoria. In fact, the year 2021 would go on to be one of the worst on record for CIT robberies in South Africa, as between January and December of 2021, South Africa recorded more than 370 CIT robberies, with the bulk of the attacks.
That's fucked. That's more than one every day.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
Isn't that insane? Like, literally daily occurrence of armored truck robberies. Like, you got to think how much fucking money they must be losing, dude. And, like, how dangerous that is just for, like, the common, like, civilian, too, right? Like, you got, like, high-speed chases with rifle caliber going on your major roadways.
Crossfire,
like holy shit. Like well, even evasive driving, aggressive driving, you know, like I truly do wonder how many like casualties are caught up in like all this, you know what I mean? Like I wonder if there is a number on it.
Recorded more than 370
grim as that is to say, but
with the bulk of the attacks still concentrated near Pretoria. Despite the surge of media attention and temporary public outrage, the syndicates weren't shaken. If anything, they adapted. Armed response teams began to encounter more aggressive tactics. Larger teams of attackers, sometimes involving up to 15 people per hit, using multiple vehicles to execute coordinated blocking maneuvers. But Prinsloo's video did change a few things, mostly in the private sector. Companies across the country rushed to upgrade their training protocols, investing in tactical driving courses, weapons retention, and route unpredictability.
Bro, I imagine how many fucking job offers do you think he got immediately after that?
Right.
Like, bro, he's probably so made. He's probably like top security consultant fucking training these boys to do like evasive driving measures and shit. I imagine he's probably living large right now. I'd hope at least.
There's
like he
more
deserves
money
it.
in training than there is in the
Oh yeah, well, that's what I mean, right? Like at the point where they see that, it's like, holy fuck, everyone's trying to upgrade their evasive driving techniques and shit now. It's like, fuck, that's the guy that did it. Let's get him to do, like, I imagine 30 job offers off the gate.
He teach us?
Oh, exactly, right? Oh, and clearly he's experienced. Like you see, again, like you see how he dealt with that situation. He dealt with it in a very admirable manner, I will say.
Investing in tactical driving courses, weapons retention, and route unpredictability. More veterans from SAPS STF and even international contractors began to find work in CIT escort teams.
Bro, I'd totally go be a contractor in South Africa driving these trucks. I'm just saying, I'd totally do that shit.
And his name became a shorthand for the kind of operator security firms seek to employ.
$238 cash in transit heist occurred in South Africa 2024. That's down at least. Oh, maintaining.
Oh.
Wow. It's down from 2021 at least, right? Hey.
Oh.
Record high. Oh man.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button. There's a lot more mini docs in the works, and you don't want to miss them. And be sure to check me out over on Instagram and X as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
Wow.
Whoa.
That was awesome. That was Popo Medic, the viral arm truck heist, and Special Forces operator who stopped it. I'm going to leave a like on that video. Obviously, subscribe to Popo Medic there. If you guys enjoyed, you guys should do the same. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and yeah, leave your comments down below. Let me know if you have any recommendations. We can check them out for sure. Again, we're really open to just about anything. In terms of the viewing spectrum, you know, we can geek out about fucking, you know, robberies. We can geek out about, you know, ships. Obviously, we like ourselves a good boat, as it were.
A good,
you know?
failed expedition story.
Yeah, well, failed or otherwise. I mean, shit, man, I just like looking at the history of maritime in general. I won't lie, that shit's interesting as well. But no, this was a fantastic video. Popo Medic, again, killing it there. Haven't seen this video 4 weeks ago. Have seen Popo Medic in the past. I've seen some of his older content. Think he does a great job, so he definitely deserves a support. If you guys enjoyed, definitely go check him out. And yeah, if you guys are looking at, what was it, Aura there, yeah, 14-day free trial. Pretty fucking good. Go use this code if you guys are looking to get that. And yeah, without any further delay, this has been Centurion. Big shout out to all of our members, all of our Hastati, our Principes, Dagenhart, Fear, and Hobbit. I appreciate you guys. You guys inspire me to make more content for you guys every single day. And yeah, do you have anything to say, Mr. Wet 10? You got anything to say to the beautiful people?
The increased audio quality is definitely a game changer, and hopefully everybody enjoyed the video.
Yes, go give Wet Tent a thank you for the server boost. We appreciate him for that. Yes. But yeah, guys, without any further delay,
loathe in the thanks.
Truly, truly. But yeah, guys, without any further delay, this has been Centurion, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.